Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
I'm sure they will. We've done a fine job. Hardly anyone died. Looks like we've got someone else who wants to meet us as well.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Well, we'll take that. 100 coins. Very nice. Now, that was gunfire, wasn't it?
They're all. If this is going to work, we have to take down the Lord Regent and all of his key allies. You know that.
Yes. Hopefully the High Overseer is the first step along that path.
And we must find a girl. Emily. Who knows what her mind is like, being there when her mother was killed.
I'd imagine the daughter of an empress is tougher than you think.
Yeah, that sounds
Quite
reasonable.
right. In any case, we won't get the Lord Regent until we weaken his base. You did it!
Hi, guys.
Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Kaldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne.
Good job.
We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us.
Yeah,
But now
if you
you
could
should
kind
take
of
a
stop
well-earned
shooting your
rest.
gun whilst we're talking, that'd
We
be
will
great.
decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
It's rest time. But I will just do a few things first, Admiral, if that's cool. Like, for example, let's see if we can't heart up Lord Pendleton.
To think, Lord Pendleton is the son of nobility. Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking
Welcome back,
lines.
Master Corvo.
But that was from a happier time. For one so steeped in courtly manners, his thoughts do linger long on revenge and murder. The younger Pendleton, jealous little Trevor, always in the shadow. He is prone to skin infections. His eyes are sensitive to the light.
That's not exactly a deep, dark secret, is it, Hart?
Pendleton ships come back from the Pendician continent, crowded with poor, frightened captives.
That doesn't sound great. Bit of a mixed bag with old Pendleton there, then. Is Piero around? I'm sure I saw him around. Unless he's wandered off somewhere.
My, there is something to you, isn't there? You went and spanked the High Overseer in his own house.
Spanked him good.
I hope the tools I designed for you function to your satisfaction. The fact that I am standing here and talking to you affirms that this is true in several ways.
Sure does, Piero. Now, if you'll just stand there for a moment.
Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon Piero's dreams. He is Piero Joplin. Even now he visualizes the next invention. Astonishing. I wish you could see it too. Poor Piero. His elixirs have cured so much for so many, but they cannot cure his brain fevers.
Brain fevers.
The youngest ever to pass through the Academy of Natural Sciences. Sokolov will never forgive him that. He has spied upon Callista as she bathes, more than once.
You cheeky boy. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool, even a little bit. But that's where we're at. We've already hearted up old Samuel and the Admiral, so maybe it is time for bed. I'll go to sleep now. It's what people say just before they get into bed. Learn about Weepers, you say? Sounds like something we can do. Now, where are we? We're up pretty high, but we've got a chain. So we can use that to sneak down to all ground level. Don't know why we wouldn't just use the stairs.
Not as a patron, mind you. I designed some specialized devices for them. I kept the blueprints, if anyone is curious.
Don't. I brought you tea as a courtesy to a colleague. I won't make that mistake in the future.
I'm sorry, I only thought... Never mind what I thought. Thank you for the tea.
I have to get back to the Admiral. He has news for me.
Well, that was an awkward conversation. Now, where is our Admiral friend? Here he is. Why are we here, friends?
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's a key to the hatches. I'd send a servant down there, but they'd die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
Yeah, we got plenty of sleep potion for the old crossbow, haven't we? Now, let's drop in and see what these Weepers are all about, shall we? Let's have a poke about. They're basically zombies. Filled with the plague. Not doing very well. Feeling sorry for themselves. But curiously, they will count against your chaos score if you murder them up. So they're zombies, but you've got to be nice to them. Now, whereabouts are we looking for our zombie friend? They don't appear to be in this room. So let's just see what's about. There's some of Piero's... Oh no, it's processed whale oil. Good, it's cash. We need cash money. Is that it? Oh, and there's a chain that leads back up to the Hound Pits, I believe. But there is not what we're looking for, which is our friend. Oh, there's a rune over there, and another rune over there. Don't mind if we do. And yeah, there indeed are two Weepers by the look. And we've failed miserably to deal with them peacefully. Although I suppose we can always give you a bit of that. There we go. Weepers down. Not the most tactful way of dealing with them, but I kind of got the controls confused. I haven't played for a week. And that's my excuse. An ancient note. The results of our labours are here. Well, we'll take the rune. There was another one around there, wasn't there? There we go. Now, out of the water we get, and how many runes have we got? We have 4 runes. We could buy Wind Blast. We could upgrade Shadow Kill. That could be useful. Agility. Cost 2. Vitality to increase our health is probably kind of useful. But I still want to save up for Ben time. Or possession. But yeah, let's investigate this chain, shall we? It's going to take us up into the basement.
You went down there in the sewers? I thought I heard a weeper in there earlier. You're probably the bravest man I've ever met.
Yeah, probably.
Overseer Martin has arrived. He's with Admiral Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
Thanks, Cecilia. What you got for me, boys?
Corvo, I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed, you've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo, because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journey. You've done it. We know where Emily Kaldwin is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis.
Custis.
Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with. Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best.
So we've got a new mission to kill 2 more Pendletons. I feel like Trev isn't going to be terribly bothered about that. So let's go see him, shall we? Here he is.
Corvo, a moment if I may. Corvo, I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis.
Custis.
They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard, cruel beyond words. Further, my brothers are close allies to the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted and quarantined for having the plague actually has the plague. I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
There's a lot of booze you're chugging there. Trev, you might want to watch yourself. But we have got a brothel to crash. It's time, Samuel. Let's rock and roll.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
I'm not sure he wants us to know that. But yeah, let's go look for Emily.
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden Cat, Corvo. You'll have to go the rest of the way on your own. The entrance is near Holger Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily, gets back all safe and sure. Them 2 Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of guards. Slackjaw might have some ideas on helping you get inside the cat, if he don't kill you. This here's his territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up at the old Dunwall whiskey factory. They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague. I'll lay low, but keep an eye out for you and the little lady you're bringing back. Good luck to you. I know Emily must mean a lot to you. Be careful going up the street, Corvo. A river hand I know pulled up alongside me last night and said there's one of those watchtowers on Clavering now. I guess you getting rid of Campbell shook up the Lord Regent.
Alright, so here we are again. Same location as the last mission initially, but then we'll be going a different way. And yeah, that certainly seems to be a watchtower. Doing its thing. I feel like we should probably just let it do its thing. None of our business. We don't have any hearts or anything up there, so we got, what, 1, 2, 3 bone charms around. Who's that? Some dude taking a piss. Okay. We'll just take you out. It's fine. And where should we drop this lad? Wasn't there a dumpster around here somewhere? I thought there was. A lot of people saying huh over and over again. Hard to say why. You sit there, chummer. Right, so bone charms times 3. Watchtower, which isn't looking in our general direction, so that's good. These old granny rags hanging around.
Dunwall citizens. Thaddeus Campbell, formerly High Overseer, is no longer a citizen of Dunwall. He now bears the Heretics brand, and by one of the oldest traditions of the Abbey of the Everyman, it is now a minor criminal offense to offer this man aid or housing. In this time of spiritual crisis, the Overseers have initiated the Feast of Painted Kettles until a new High Overseer is chosen.
Excellent. So, our work is complete and the High Overseer is no more, as we knew. And now he's just an outcast of sorts. Granny Rags' house appears to be boarded up.
Hey, you're just the man I was looking for. Slackjaw's wanting to talk to you.
And now we get to meet old Slackjaw at the Bolt Street Distillery. Excellent. We'll just snatch your coin whilst we go in.
That him?
Yeah, he's the one.
Hey, we got a message for you from Slackjaw. He wants to talk at the distillery.
That's the same message your mate gave me back there. What are you looking at? So, what can we find in the old distillery? We got another bone charm. And we've got a Slackjaw. And we are welcome here, so it's a neutral
I
zone.
don't think they're gonna last much longer in there.
That's what they get for taking free swigs from the still. That tainted elixir is bad stuff, I guess.
It's what they call irony, I think. Elixir is supposed to prevent the plague sickness, fight it off. But someone poisoned the bootleg still, and now we got the elixir that gives you the plague.
Yeah, it might be coming
I
handy.
don't think that's what that word means, idiot.
Well, how would I know? It's some other one.
But yeah, the elixir now is killing people rather than saving them. It's terribly unfortunate. I don't know how this could have happened. But yeah, it's not looking good for those three. And there's a bone charm with no real way to get it by the look of it. We'd need the distillery reserve key, which we don't have. We'll eat your bread though. You haven't got anything worth snatching in your pockets. There's no places for rats to allow us to sneak through, is there? Doesn't look like it.
Easy, easy. You just need a bit.
Ain't you heard? Slackjaw keeps the good stuff for himself. Rest of us get 1 part elixir, 3 parts watered down.
Oh, that's just to make the swallowing go smooth.
Well, I ain't taking no chances on getting the plague. Drink till you drop, that's my motto.
It's a good motto. Bunting, the art dealer. So Slackjaw wants the art dealer safe to be opened. That's information, to be sure. It's a mission clue, no less. One that will come in handy. But now let's go see our friend. No tripwires this time. Lovely. Loot though. We'll help ourselves to a bit of that. Now, Mr. Slackjaw. Hello.
He is a villain if I judge your looks aright. A villain I might have some work for. Somebody put plague in the brute tank. Half my men are weepers. Trapped 3 of them in the distillery. Rest are wandering in the street. Since it's so, and I find myself short of able bodies, I may have a point of interest for you, see?
Curious.
Way I figure it, there ain't nobody worth killing around here except those 2 Pendletons over at the Golden Cat. I'm right, ain't I? See, Slackjaw knows. Them boys are twins. Rich, mean, and weird. Worse than most of their ilk.
Weird.
They've been laying low there a while, not sure why. There's a lot of security at the Golden Cat tonight, though. Special guests and the like. But you're gonna walk in there dressed like that and kill the Pendleton brothers?
That's the plan.
Maybe I got a better way to take care of them, too. If you're doing something for me first, understand? Someone, I don't know who, is killing my men, taking my territory, stealing my goods. Might be a fellow named of Galvani. I sent my best man to investigate, but he went missing and... well, now I need someone to find what happened to him. Go to this Galvani's place. He lives nearby off Clavering Boulevard. You do that for me and I'll get you a better way into the Golden Cat.
Fair enough. So he wants us to go and see old Galvani again. We've done that before, but we can do it again. Do you have anything worth stealing, Mr. Slackjaw? Doesn't look like it. Maybe we'll have to come back to get that bone charm as well. Do you guys have anything worth nicking? Again, it seems not. Oh! Jeez. What's going on? There appears to be weepers out there. I'm sure there weren't a minute ago. You lads gonna do anything? Are you bothered about the fact that there's weepers out here now?
Let's get this guy. I'm gonna dump you in the river after I cut you open.
Alright, so there might be lads out here as well.
Let's see what's inside you.
Might be a bit of both. Yeah, we got Bolt Street gangers.
Go down, you.
And we got weepers.
Somebody, give me a hand.
Oh yeah, the door's open. Is anyone giving that guy a hand? I mean, we could. Or we could just help ourselves to a bone charm and then bugger off. Throwing hand. Throw carried objects a bit further. Fair enough. Right, looks like the Weepers managed to take out that lad. Ah well. That's not a problem we need to worry about terribly much. Just so you know, the place is full of Weepers.
Got anything to smoke or eat?
Blow off, Chopper.
They don't care.
What a mess, huh?
Chumps.
Whole town's going to trash.
They do care about me blinking though. They're like, God blimey, Governor. What's that all about? And who's that lad? Who are you, friend?
He is loyal to Dowd, yes. But there's something else. Something. No, I cannot see.
Right, so this is one of the Dowd assassin guys. Let's leave him on a roof, shall we? You stay there, friend. Is he the only one around here? Why is he around here? Are the bone charms around here? It's 131 meters away.
Hey, shut up.
So perhaps in here. And he spotted us. Will that do the job? Yeah, it does. Excellent. Oops. Oh. That missed. Where's he gone? And we might have got him. There we go. That was poorly done all round. It used up most of our sleep darts. But yeah, we don't want to kill these chaps just yet. Ah! Weeper. That caught us by surprise. And bone charm. Good. Albinos. Okay. Encounter white rats slightly more often. So you get in the beginnings there of some sort of white rat build, I guess. And a rewire tool, which we can use to turn our enemies' contraptions against them. That's kind of useful. Now, that's unfortunate.